What's good, y'all? Speaker Club Podcast. Mike says wanted to talk about a certain EP that I never spoke about, and it is criminally underrated. It gets like no fucking shine ever. In Juggalo conversations, it will get this much shine or talked about. You know what I mean? So I want to talk about it. It's one of my favorite EPs ever. But before I talk about that, I want to talk about the Bender Boys, man. I'm a Bender boy. You fuck with Mike says, you fuck with Speaky Cloud Podcast, then please vote for Bender Boys. Link in the description for Podcast of the Year on the Replicon Radio Awards. You don't, you're a bum and a bitch. All right? You fucking with me for all this time. Speaky Cloud been up for 2 years now. You know what I mean? So if you respect Speaky Cloud, you respect me. Vote for the Bender Boys, please. We're killing this shit. We're gonna take that shit home, and the fellas are gonna do whatever the fuck they want with it. So, please vote for the Bender Boys. All right. Now, the EP I was referring to is Myzery Para La Isla, released in 1998 on Psychopathic Records. I love the album cover too. It's fucking dope, man. In the back, he's laid out with some bitch. When you got the fucking Puerto Rican flag on the disc. You got Myzery right here. Great EP, man. I got into Myzery in 1998 when the EP came out. Same way I got into Twisted. I was, I didn't see Shockumentary when ICP bought the time slot on MTV and they premiered it in 97. I didn't see it then. I seen it in 1998 when the VHS came out. Okay? And the Hocus Pocus, the Head On His remix video, when they're in the whip, Jay's driving, Shaggy in the passenger, I will leave Twisted and Myzery on the back. In my mind, when I heard $85 an hour off Forgotten Freshness 1 and 2, I'm like, yo, the white boys, that's Twisted. And the Puerto Rican kid, that's Myzery. I had that knowledge as a kid just to guess, you know what I mean? And at the end, if you watch the original Shockumentary, at the end, Myzery's there talking about, yeah, I'm running with the little man with the hatchet. He's at St. Andrew's Hall, I think, and Madrox is like filming him talking. You know what I mean? You got the big fucking gap in his teeth and shit. That, I was like, that's Myzery. You know what I mean? Because Witching Hour was on Forgotten Freshness 1 and 2 as well, which is fucking one of the illest Psychopathic record songs of all time. So I'm like, yo, that's Myzery. You know what I mean? I just knew it like that. And I got Most Tasteless in 98, the OG, with Madrox like that, Mono behind him and shit. You know what I mean? Fucking love Most Tasteless. And I got this shortly after. I seen it at Record Town, now known as FYE, if they still exist. And I had to have it. And before I became a juggalo in 1997, I was knee deep into hip hop. I listen to all regions, but my favorite is I'm from East Coast, dude, Massachusetts. Is straight boom bap, grimy East Coast shit. That's my fucking forte. That's my favorite type of hip hop. And this EP fucking sounds like that, yo. It really does. Mikey Clock did the bulk of the production, so Mikey Clock to tap into the East Coast production, that is very fucking dope. You know what I mean? Before I go into the EP, a little background about Myzery. He's a Puerto Rican MC from the Bronx, New York, and he came about because Jump Steady married his sister, and he's Jump Steady's brother-in-law. You know what I mean? And Samantha's uncle and all that shit. And they signed him to Psychopathic. Jay talked about the Joker's cars in the Dark Carnival to him. Jay thought that he didn't take it seriously. He said that in the Behind the Paint book. He was also Twin Gats in Psychopathic Riders. He is also in Big Money Hustlers movie. And dude should have had that full-length album called Myzery. on Psychopathic. It's supposed to drop in the summer, I believe, or some shit like that. It says it right in the credits. Yeah, coming this summer, 1998, Myzery, but it's spelled like the regular way it's spelled in the dictionary or whatever. Myzery, the Myzery album on Psychopathic Records. There you go. See, you can see that right there. Yeah, and I'm guessing that's his hype man or some shit. Myzery also got arrested with Insane Clown Posse, Twisted, and members of Psycho Realm. And the House of Horrors tour. I think that was in 98, 97. The mugshots are available online. You can see it. But this EP, man, I'm telling you, some of the illest shit Psychopathic ever released, in my opinion. My personal opinion. You get the intro, which is title track, Paula Isla, featuring Shiesty. I think that's the girl singing on the chorus. Just like some real Spanish shit. It's dope as fuck. Myzery's rhyming in Spanish and English on this record. It's fucking dope, man. I really like that song. The horns, that din 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 din. I love that shit. And you know, he's rapping a lot in Spanish on this track, but it's dope as fuck. I think it's a dope track, and I dig it. It's ill. I could picture a video for that, like on BET and shit back in the day. I could have pictured that. Because he's on Psychopathic Records, and a label known for horrorcore, the wicked shit. But he don't get too much wicked shit on here. And so, like, we'll get to a track that I'm talking about, Witching Hour with ICP, you know. But other than that, it's like boom bap East Coast shit. And Paola Isla is a dope track. Second track, I swear to God, this is one of my, not just Psychopathic. This is one of my favorite songs in music, period. I could bump it on loop. I could fucking recite the whole fucking track. I'm talking Stimulated Dome, y'all. Stimulated Dome is a fucking banger. It's straight boom bap East Coast shit. Talk about smoking weed and just stimulating your motherfucking mind, you know. Watch my mind start to elevate. So it starts to stimulate. Stimulated Dome. Watch your mind start to elevate. I love that shit. The drums. Real boom bap shit. Another video I could see, you know what I mean? There's no videos of this record, but if there was another one I could see him doing that. But Stimulated Dome is so fucking dope. It's one of my favorite Psychopathic songs of all time. One of my favorite fucking hip-hop songs, period, in any genre. That's how much I love Stimulated Dome, y'all. Absolutely adore that track. Then we get Stack It Up. This we on this get money gangster shit on this record, just, you know, just getting fucking paper and shit. Basically what he's talking about on here. You know, it's real grimy, real dusty boom bap shit. Love the lyrics on here. It's really fucking dope. Stack It Up is ill. Love that track. Then If I Ever Die, shit is fucking dope too. You know, more boom bap, but mad dark as well, you know. Really ill. Love that shit. One of my favorite tracks in the album is If I Ever Die. So fucking dope. I think that was on Hatchet History, or maybe Stack It Up was, I can't remember. And then we get Witching Hour featuring ICP. That shit is dope as fuck. Violent J on the chorus and shit. He's like, well, one line I like when he's like, time to say fuck it. Nitro is on. Because WCW was real big at the time, you know what I mean? He's like talking about time, like about you dying, and now you got to worry about, well, you know, you're dead, you got to worry about nothing, but it's the fact of another nigga fucking your bitch, niggas going through your fucking tape collection and fucking all kind of shit like that. And I love that track. Witching Hour is one of my favorite songs of all time from ICP, featuring anybody, you know, Myzery. I love that track so much. And then we got Paola Isla, the instrumental, which is just the instrumental. Could have done without that. But this little skit at the end is fucking funny, man. It's Jump Steady. It sounds just like Jump Steady. I could be wrong, but it's Jump Steady with the, like, doing like an East Coast accent. You know what I mean? He's on the phone. Oh, forgot to tell you, in the beginning of Paola Isla, some niggas like, yeah, man, I got the new Myzery tape, man. You know what I mean? And nigga just knocks him out, takes the tape, and goes on his merry way. So at the end of the Parallel Isla instrumental, the niggas on the phone like, "Yo, jump steady." It is. It sounds just like him, but East Coast accent. And he's like, "Yo, man, niggas took my you don't say that, but he's like, yo, they took my fucking tape, niggas jacked me or whatever, and through the other end is like, I can't help you, nigga. I'm watching the game or whatever." There's some other dude walks by, knocks him out, takes his sneakers and shit. I thought that was really funny, but yeah, Myzery, man. If that Myzery album came out on Psychopathic, it would have been a fucking classic, in my personal opinion. You know what I mean? If it would have came out full length in '98, it would have been up there with like the Most Tasteless and Great Malenkos. And One Less G's in the Hoods. I really believe that shit, man, because I'm probably the only one that believes that, but I'm a big fan of Parallel Isla, man. Fucking love it. So, like I said, you know what? If you're not even a juggalo, you're a hip hop head that likes boom bap East Coast shit, please listen to this. You'd be doing yourself a grave disservice if you don't. It's only 6 tracks, but they're all bangers. Could have done without the instrumental. That's the only fucking gripe I have with it. Speaky Clout rating to be a 4.5. Would have got a 5 mic if the instrumental wasn't on there, but it is what it is. Top 3 songs: Stimulated Dome, Stack It Up, and If I Ever Die. I love Witch Now, but those I like a little more. Stimulated Dome is so good. I can't stress that enough, y'all. Please give that a listen if y'all haven't. It's on Spotify, other streaming services. So, Myzery, Parallel Isla EP, released in 1998. Now, something that I didn't like, man. The 20th anniversary of Parallel Isla isn't the 20th anniversary. It's a fucking lie. All that shit was recorded recently with Shaggy and all that. That's not from '98. You know what I mean? You can easily tell if you're a diehard juggalo. You know, it's not, bro. It's not. You know what I mean? He could have just. I know the guy, Psychopathic, got to have that. He had to record it. He was there from '98 to 2000, I believe. Before that incident with like Matt Nips. I think it was the first gathering or the 2001 gathering, the Toledo one. I'm not too sure. Let me know in the comments what gathering that was when niggas came to the hotel and Jimmy Madrox and Blaze and Mono were fighting the whole Spanish side, you know what I mean? And because I think Myzery put out scissors on Matt Nips or something like that. It was on Fago Lovers, and someone interviewed Myzery and he talked about it. It's been a year since I heard it, but definitely peep this EP, yo. You know what I mean? Definitely peep it. But yeah, Myzery Parallel Isla EP, released in 1998, is a fucking classic in my opinion. So again, link in the description. Vote Bender Boys for Replicon Radio. Illest podcast right now in the Juggalo community. You fucking Mike Sizz. You fucking Speak Your Clout. I'm a Bender Boy. Double B's up. Vote for Bender Boys for Replicon Radio Awards, man. And with that being said, Myzery Parallel Isla EP review. Listen to it. It's fucking dope. And you need it in your life. That 20th anniversary, as I stated before, I think is bullshit. This is the one you need, in my opinion. You know? And I know Psychopathic is sitting on that fucking album. Release the real one. So that being said, I'm out. Bender Boy representative, Speech Your Clout representative, Mike Sizz. I'll see you motherfuckers on the flip side. Peace.